So time now is 9:53. The founder of a charity which gives second-hand shoes to children in need has been made an OBE in the New Year's Honours List.
CJ Bowry set up Sal's Shoes to donate footwear to children all over the world for parents who can't afford it, and says that there's been a huge surge in demand here in the UK because of the cost of living crisis. Well, CJ joins us now. Good morning, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Do you know what we have to ask everyone who gets, an honour? When did you find out you're not allowed to tell anyone, and did you keep the secret?
I am the best secret keeper in the world. I took it as a personal challenge and did not tell anyone.
Not Sal, not Clemmy, your young one, your two children?
Literally day before yesterday, when logistics meant I was leaving them in the week after Christmas, so I felt it only fair I should.
No, so the way this works, is there an announcement that you've been invited to for this? Did I see that, the press conference?
Yes.
Tell me about that, because I didn't know this happened.
No, I didn't. So I received a letter from the Cabinet Office about 7 weeks ago, and actually once you accept the honour, you don't hear from them until it comes out, the list. And then I got a phone call from the Cabinet Office last week to say they were holding a press conference and they would love me to attend. They felt our story epitomised the honours system. And I didn't actually know how many would be there, but I think of the 1,227 honorees, 7 of us were invited.
It's a good job we've got mobile phones, because I'm assuming you took that call on your mobile phone, because if it had come on a landline, someone could have picked it up and gone, so it's the Cabinet Office, which they might have prompted a few questions.
I just said, hello, it's so-and-so from the Cabinet Office. And I was like, oh, hello.
Now, the idea for what you do, in some ways, it's the simplest possible thing, isn't it? Just for people who haven't heard of it before, what's the idea and where did it come from?
Just over 10 years ago, my son Sal hadn't long been walking, and I had already accumulated a bag full of his outgrown shoes. Children tend to outgrow their shoes before they outwear them. And children's shoes are expensive, they're made to last, but they're actually quite difficult to recycle because of all the different components they're made up of. And I couldn't find a charity that could tell me where exactly they would find their new owners if I donated them. And I think we need to be accountable for our actions, and having already paid for Sal's shoes, I wanted to know that another child would definitely receive them for free. And so I set up Sal's Shoes.
And how do you ensure that they go somewhere that needs them?
We do our homework, due diligence, and we work with small grassroots organisations, both nationwide and internationally. So in the UK, we work with baby banks, food banks, domestic violence refuges, refugee and asylum seeker centres, schools, head teachers contacting us saying they've noticed a number of children in the playground who have literally their school shoes being held together with rubber bands.
You did a lot of work with overseas charities, didn't
Yes.
you? But as we said in the introduction, you're seeing a demand grow here in the UK. Can you tell me what you've seen?
We have always worked in the UK. It was on a much smaller scale to begin with at the start for lots of reasons. But in the last few years, demand has just gone through the roof. So in the last 12 months, we have sent out over 180,000 pairs of children's shoes to children in this country. We sent out over 30,000 pairs of new school shoes.
How do you get the money for the new school shoes?
As lockdown was lifting, it came to our attention that a lot of low-income families were really struggling with the cost of kitting out their children ready for back to school. And whilst we predominantly find new owners for pre-loved shoes, there is no doubt, we all know, that smile on your face when you've got a new pair of shoes. And
First day of school, making an impression. It's the new uniform and shoes, one of the most important things that children think about.
It's a sense of pride and dignity and confidence. And so we actually launched a school shoes fund, which provides new school shoes, PE trainers and Wellington boots for outdoor play, and it is just for children here in the UK.
I think, CJ, we saw some of the pictures. Is the part of the arrangement that, if you can, take a picture of the shoes when you get them? Because I think we were seeing pictures of youngsters with the shoes, presumably, that they have got from you. That must feel good when you see the shoes on the feet.
It's actually really why I started the charity. I sent off a bag full of Sal's very first few pairs to a hospital ward in Zambia where I actually had the fortune of going to primary school. My dad was working there at the time. And to be honest, thought no more about it until I happened to receive some images of the children wearing Sal's shoes. And I have no qualms about acknowledging that charity is actually quite selfish. Doing good feels good. And seeing a photo of a little boy wearing Sal's very first pair of shoes, and they had become his first pair, made me feel good about what I'd done. But I suppose more importantly, made me want to do more.
Well done on you for saying, you know, altruism is a thing that is a good thing for you personally as well. But it begets more good things. So thank you so much for telling us your story.
Celebrate today?
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to yet because I've been whizzing around, so I can't wait to get home and see my loved ones.
Good.
CJ Bowry, thank you very much. OBE, thank you very much. That's it from the team from Breakfast. Back tomorrow, of course, New Year's Eve from 6 o'clock.
Bye-bye.
Bye.